daily routine, unable to see the true horror around you.
Good evening.
Please be my guest.
Really? Are you?
I'm a poet, sir.
May I ask what...
Not at all.
But are you not afraid?
Oh, why should I?
If you say.
Thank you, Doctor.
What are your thoughts?
Terrible.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London?
Yes.
Most people fail to
Are you aware that you're...
But this is where I must...
I understand you're...
I don't care. I don't...
If some misfortune came...
Well, you, for a start, my dear...
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott.
The place is not beautiful
Do you not think it's...
On the contrary...
What can you tell me?
Not much.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about...
One day, but...
And have you ever tried to learn...
Maybe I prefer...
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight.
If you say so. Vivid, of course.
Oh, yes? The poignant...
Did you know the mute florist is a
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir.
Are you not curious?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her.
I fear you are a hopeless...
Guilty as charged, Doctor.
May I ask you a few questions about the...
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name.
What can you tell me about an old man?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was
Not interested in your talent.
Darius is an old political activist who takes...
I'll... Hello. Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I am... But... Good evening.
And grief.
An angel made...
Do you need... I'll...
no protection against malevolence and trickery.
Good evening. I heard you're investigating an underground...
Not much, I'm afraid. They are weary of
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital...
Ah, could it be Dorothy?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist.
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious.
He has no relative?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named...
Where can I find?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel.
He never goes out?
No.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Goodbye. Hello. Very well.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man?
All right.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and...
I'm nothing like you.
Yes, you are. You too
I
believe...
have to admit your words have conviction. If you want to talk,
We've not been...
I
So Dorothy's real name is...
like myself and many people.
She seems...
More than you.
Tell me everything you know about...
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but
Are you not worried for her?
she is as brave as she is tough.
Are you in love?
Don't be stupid.
Who is she, really?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not...
You say she has no close family. Tell me...
I do not...
Do you have any
Who knows?
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must...
It's quite...
This war...
No. I have taught strength.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied.
I know my days are numbered.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarians.
It's not a country
How did you meet Nurse Crane?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share...
You mean occupied?
Really?
Goodbye. Do...
I am very tired.
Goodbye.
It's locked.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He...
Hello.
It's locked, all right.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No, there was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. To what do I owe this courtesy? This is an unfitting place for the illustrious Dr. Reed. You shouldn't be here. Razvan was getting better with the treatment. I don't understand. So, what's to be done now, Doctor? I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. To what do I owe this courtesy? This is an unfitting place for the illustrious Dr. Reed. You shouldn't be here. Razvan was getting better with the treatment. I don't understand. So, what's to be done now, Doctor? I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. To what do I owe this courtesy? This is an unfitting place for the illustrious Dr. Reed. You shouldn't be here. Razvan was getting better with the treatment. I don't understand. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
Hello, Mr. Patrick.
Hello, Doctor. Yes?
Goodbye.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu.
I could ask you the exact same question, Miss.
Are you living on the street?
And why not? Those who believe they'll be safe, but
What about your house?
my house is always open to any poor soul.
Why are you so aggressive?
I remember the night you came here and convinced me to open my door to you, sir. I'd like to punch you right on your...
What do you plan to do now that Nurse Crane is gone?
I'm not sure. Strange men came to see me after Dorothea's death, with strange weapons and...
What kind of stories?
stories all Romanian children.
You believe them? Aren't you too old to hold a weapon?
Yes, I...
I heard what happened to Nurse Crane.
Everything was going well until you arrived.
Maybe you should consider the bigger picture.
So you put an end to the operation.
You seem to have a lot on your...
I heard you are a famous surgeon.
I didn't use drugs or medical trickery, Mr. Petrescu. All I did was talk to Nurse Crane. I promise.
But what happened to her then? After you left, she did not even recognize me. Then she got careless and sick.
Goodbye. Good evening, sir.
If you're here for...
I'm not...
Doc.
Do you require...
Not me.
You seem to have...
Not much.
You'd better not... That's...
Honest.
What?
That's simple.
Mr. If I...
So it's a no.
What is...
I offer...
I
swear...
In other words...
Back in your pop.
Tell me.
People are...
What do you...
People are...
Since I...
Well...
Goodbye.
Dorothea. Working nearby.
Miss
Eve.
Since I...
Well...
In
What?
Good.
district seems to get mucky.
It's locked, all right.
This district seems to get uglier every year.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Good evening.
I'd like to...
Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your life. I want to end up another castle.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.